My name's Maria Carosella. I'm 44 years old. I'm almost a 6.5-year metastatic colon cancer survivor. That was 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
Depending on how long your chemo treatment was, it could be an all-day experience. There used to be kind of a crowded area of sign-in, and then the registration desk would call your name, and then you fill out all of the multitude of papers. So I would come in at like 7 o'clock, and there would be tons of people already there. So already your appointment is kind of put back. You're already off schedule because it took a long time to get all those people signed in and get them where they need to go and fill out all of the paperwork.
Now it takes approximately 2 minutes on average for patients to do this process. We're looking at our NCR Medi kiosk here at Fox Chase. It's for our follow-up patients, and we see a lot of patients here who are checking in, and we're trying to streamline their check-in using the kiosks.
Honestly, sitting there waiting with all these other patients, it's mentally and emotionally, it's hard because they're there for the same reason you are. Or in my case now, I'm a survivor. So, I'm almost 7 years out, and there's people there who are just not feeling good. They're coming there to get chemo. Like, they're not coming there to have lunch, or go shopping. Like, they're coming there because they're sick. And to have to wait, it's not right. It's just not right. So I think having the kiosks, I think spending the money on installing kiosks is a good idea, because I think it gets the patients moving and it keeps the whole process moving. And I just find if I kept moving, I was okay. When you have time to sit and think, sometimes you think too much.
For identification, it asks for a driver's license, so we're going to scan here to begin the scan. And we should be able to use this here. It'll scan. So this information is scanned right into the system, and then any of the registrars can see that information once complete. It actually shows both the back and the front of the card. And we're going to have that print, and it's an itinerary for the patient. It's their schedule for the day.
Whether the money should be spent on, medicine instead of the patient experience, no. I think the patient experience is just as important as the medicine. You need to keep your patient's hopes up. When you're a patient, it's all about just getting to the next appointment, graduating to the next stage of survivorship. I would hope that all of these things, like the kiosks and, the new building and the new artwork that's being installed, which is so inspirational, I would hope that all of these things, which might not seem important to other people, I would hope that other patients, it has to help the patients. It would help me.